Wait.
I can only think of women, and I'm straight, but I had such a hard time coming up with a guy. For me, Gina Davis and Susan Sarandon and Thelma and Louise are my just kind of ultimate. I'm just everything, in that movie. And after seeing that, I've kind of continued to be in love with them and everything they do. And also Michael Fassbender. Fish Tank, he's extremely attractive in that movie, at least for the first half. When you can get that level of attractiveness combined with that level of talent, it's just like amazing.
I mean, I just thought, considering now that Twilight's known to be this sort of very emo thing, I mean, there was a period, I was just, I thought it was very, very serious. I always just kind of thought at the time, it's like 21, if you're going into a relationship with someone, the way to make it really intense is if you can barely talk to each other, you can barely touch each other, and it's incredibly serious all the time. I mean, it's kind of like what teenage relationships are like, and that's what sort of makes it feel like that. But everyone kind of wanted it to be like, no, they should just be happy and having fun. That's what people want. And that's kind of, that's the sort of teen romance.
Scott, if your life had a face, I would punch it.
Yeah.
I mean, are you really happy or are you really evil? Wounded even? You? Hurt?
We are Sex Bomb, and we are here to watch Scott Pilgrim kick your teeth in!
All right, dipshit, let's go. Like you not dying there with some sort of favor to me? Hi, I'm Sweetie. Thanks so much for rescuing me. How is that, dipshit?
But, rightfully so, we renamed it the Schoolgirl, right? Obviously, why would we be doing the schoolboy? So, that was my favorite move because you're holding your opponent from behind, you kind of are in this position where you're holding them from the waist.
Fall. You are alone, child. There is only darkness for you, and only death for your people. These ancients are just the beginning. I will command a great and terrible army, and we will sail to 1 billion worlds. We will sail until every light has been extinguished.
Two human beings sharing a connection over something and kind of going, okay, this is what we're here for, not you suck as the voice of ba-ba-ba-ba, and I'm using the fact that I've disconnected you from a human being, and I'm using you as just your name because I belong to this little group of people over here who like this version of the story, and therefore I can utilize that. It's like all this disconnect that we have as human beings is so unhealthy, and yet there is this also weird part of my own ego that I have to struggle with going, I'm not Captain America. I'm not Batman.
Love really makes a guy come out of his shell. Let's rule the world. Together, will you marry me? This, human, where did he come from? Does the princess like him? I know that. I'm not threatened.
Okay, I mean, the best way I can put it is a Mocky episode. With Mocky, how I make it is basically the character is going to do something. Probably he's going to the market and he needs to get food, and that's it. That's just normal. That's so normal, and it sounds boring. But then you start putting them dumb stops. Let's call it like that. Dumb reasons to not reach his goal.
I don't even know where to start with you. I mean, do you even know who you're talking to? Do you have any idea who I am? Basically, kind of a big deal. Oh man, that's beautiful. Okay. Grass grows, birds fly, sun shines, and brother, I hurt people. I'm a force of nature.
Well, I did not really have that talent. So even though I had an English coach and an acting coach and a speech coach and an accent removal coach.
Wow.
who has passed away since then, but I mean, I should have otherwise gotten my money back. The bottom line is, I worked on it. I remember that when he says, you always say 3. It's not 3, it is 3 with TH.
And in sports and entertainment, The Rock, Brahma Bull, great one, People's Champ, and to say the least, The Rock is something you're not, undisputed champion, so shut up, bitch.
Well, I'm a go-getter.
What, did you really expect me to work for Phantom Dink my whole life? Yeah. Roll the clip. Also, we're not gonna have to sit through hours of me abusing myself to Marky Post. My first attempt to destroy Venture was admittedly a failure. Not only did I miss my target, but Venture got the credit for my sinister handiwork. He left school right after that on account of his dear old dad, dear old died.
Boys, where have you been? I've been freaking out. Wait a second.
Cat.
You said you would go shopping, then come right back. Where were you? What? You watch a movie with a human? Hey, don't use that word that way. How did Jackie Chan die? Jackie Chan never dies. There's somebody looking after me, probably my father, my mom. Enter. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jackie Chan have the same accent. No, his accent is more, I'll be back.
It's been many years, gosh. Yeah, I think it's funny. Last time I came on the show, I got into a bit of trouble. Well, I was broke at the time, living out here, and I had rented a car from Rent-A-Wreck. I think I spoke disparagingly about the car on the show. Even though they're advertising it's a wreck, they just were hurt. I just remained silent.
Okay.
I didn't want to get deported.
I wasn't familiar with Rio at all, actually. I didn't know anything about this Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
So once I did, actually, I had a bunch of people reach out to me and say, we're so excited that you're doing this because she's such a fantastic character and it felt like a perfect fit.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. I mean, I was familiar with Spider-Man, of course, but not Miles Morales and his family and all that stuff. So this was pretty fascinating.
Bazinga!